Hello, fan. You may be wondering why it's been so long since I posted my last video regarding the Spring Lake cleanup, and it's because it's a little hard to find trash when it's buried deep in a foot of snow. Hey, check out my car. Also, it's really f***ing cold, and I don't really like walking outside when it's this cold.
I stopped by the river and spotted a tent used for ice fishing. It reminded me of the days I spent on the river in the summer, and I remembered that I had a folder of unused footage from the beach. Let's go back to last summer to see this footage of Lake Michigan.
All these dunes remind me of the movie Dune. Look at these bad boys. So the original plan was to pick up trash from my stabby stick. However, the trash just kind of gets buried in the sand when I do that. So it's not very feasible. I'm going to have to do it with my actual gloved hands.
One thing that I observed while I was at the beach was that the observation decks that I like to go to when I was a kid, they're non-functional now because of the eroding sand dunes, which is really just symbolic of America's failing infrastructure against the changing climate. I am aware that I'm a pessimist. It's hard not to be today's age. It's really hard not to be in today's age. I try, though. I try to be an optimist. That's why I do what I do. So that's all the summer footage that I have. So let's go back to the beach, but this time make it miserable.
It absolutely was miserable. I felt like I was in the Arctic, with frigid winds blasting through Lake Michigan all the way from Wisconsin. I didn't think anybody else was stupid enough to go to the beach in the middle of winter, but there was a lot of people, mostly photographers. Speaking of which, I did buy a new GoPro camera. Now you can watch me filming on my phone with my bare hands.
I'm so pale.
I tell you, this little YouTube channel hobby is starting to get expensive. See, I like to climb these rocks in the summer, but I'd probably crack my head open if I tried it right now. I've been to the beach in the winter before, and sometimes it's been like frozen completely solid, and I would actually walk in the lake, which I find out now that's extremely dangerous and a terrible way to die, so I don't do that anymore. But despite the frigid temperatures, the lake wasn't completely frozen. It had like this slush, but you could tell that with a few more cold days, it's gonna freeze over. Unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, there wasn't any garbage to pick up. So, God, I'm gonna sprain my freaking ankle.
There may not have been any garbage at the beach, but there was litter left on the river's icy shore. Not my biggest haul, but I made sure to dispose of it at home.
Drake, that bottle was plastic. You could have recycled it. Shut the God. That wasn't a psychotic outburst. I just slipped on ice. Why does this keep happening to me?